Black people has always been portrayed in comics since the medium's beginning, with their portrayals often subjects of controversy, portrayed as jungle or ghetto stereotypes, and often sidekicks instead of primary characters. But did you know that Black Panther, Luke Cage, and Falcon weren't the first black characters in comics? Hmm. Hi everybody, bonjour tout le monde, welcome to Capital JB Comics and welcome to 10 things I bet you did not know about black history in comic books. Before we get started, I would like to mention that we've made a lot of progress throughout the years. A few steps backwards, but still progress nonetheless. Don't let anyone tell you that progress is a thing of the past or a thing of tomorrow. Progress is always something for the present, for today, all day and every day. So let's get started with number 10. At number 10, Zamunda and Wakanda are not a real place. So don't try to book a vacation to Wakanda or Zamunda. Those places do not exist. But don't be fooled by what the media is telling you about what Africa looks like. It does not look like Scar took over like it did in Lion King. Every country in Africa is not ravaged by war, so don't believe that either. There's not refugee camps and not every child there is an orphan. Not everybody is diseased and dying either. And not everybody is famine and scraping for food. I grew up in Haiti. If you don't know where Haiti is, it is the country attached to the Dominican Republic. And I can tell you right now, when I was born in Haiti, I stayed there until I was 6. Then I immigrated here to Canada. I can tell you right now, we weren't famined, we weren't poor, and we weren't living in a hut either. And I spent many years in post-secondary school, and I was surrounded by Africans from Africa coming here to study. And I can tell you right now that I could not afford what they pay in tuition to come overseas to study. So no, not everyone in Africa is poor. Number 9, I'm pretty sure everyone might know this one, but I'm going to mention it anyways. Black Panther was nominated for Best Picture and hopefully they win that Oscar. Number 8, the first black character to start in his own comic book from Marvel is Luke Cage in 1972. And from DC, it is Black Lightning in 1977. Jefferson Pierce, a Olympic athlete turned school teacher in a inner city school. Number 7, the first black character to appear in a mainstream American comic book is Black Panther in 1966 in Fantastic Four number 52. The character was conceived by Jack Kirby as the character named Cold Tiger, then followed Falcon in 1969 in Captain America 117. Number 6, 1940s, fun times. The only black character to appear in Timely Comics, a predecessor to Marvel, is a character literally called Whitewash. The character looked like a young white boy but with blackface, so not actually a black character. He starred in a series called Timely's Young Allies, and it was a gang of kids led by Bucky Barnes and Human Torch's sidekick Toro. Number 5, first African American solo series. Lobo, a fictional Western hero. The first African American to star in his own series, starred in Dell Comics in December 1965, created by DJ Honeston. Number 4, it was the 1950s and the portrayal of a black man in a position of authority or talking about racism in comic books was at the center of a battle between entertaining comics editor William Gaines and Comics Code Authority. Comics Code Authority was established in 1954 to regulate the content of US comics in fear it was a corrupting force for young youth. Number 3, it is 1950 and Fawcett Comics produced 3 issues of Negro Romance, who was notorious for neglecting Black American stereotypes and writing stories identical to their white counterparts. Fawcett Comics also published short-lived stories featuring heroes like Jackie Robinson and Joe Louis. Number 2, it is 1934 and we get Mandrake the Magician, who featured a African supporting character, Lothar, who was an African prince of the Seven Nations, a federation of jungle tribes. He passed on the opportunity to become king to follow Mandrake on his world travels and fight crime. He was the muscle with Mandrake's brain. He was illiterate. He was dressed in animal pelt, so literally he looked like Tarzan. It's not until 1965 that he starts wearing suits and can speak English. Number 1, it is All Negro Comics. It is a comic book produced out of Philadelphia in 1947, written and drawn solely by African Americans. Their lead character was called Ace Harlem, and the villains were jive talking muggers. There you have it, everyone. These are the 10 facts that I bet not everyone knew about Black history in comic books. Let me know what you guys think. If you haven't done so yet already, like, comment, share this video, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. This is Capital JB Comics. I'm JB, and have fun collecting. I'll see you guys soon.